Hey everybody, so sorry for yet another car video, but I am waiting on a client at a house again. This tends to be the best time when I get just a few minutes to do a quick video. I have several videos that I want to do that y'all have requested, but I want to do those, at home with my nice camera. But this was one that I thought I could just do real fast, kind of about fundraising. And I know people feel differently about it. I have friends who adopted just before us, and they chose not to fundraise. And, they said they just felt like they were called to cover the cost. And my husband and I, we did fundraise, so it's totally a personal call. I don't think you're right one way or the other. And so I just wanted to give kind of some of the ideas that we had, fundraisers that we did, and kind of what we actually made, because I saw several, ideas for fundraisers, but without knowing how much you made, you don't really know if it's totally worth it to do. So the first one that we did was a t-shirt sale, and I'd seen some mostly for like international adoptions where people have them, and they would have the country that they're adopting from. But I thought they were super cute, and I mean, who doesn't love a t-shirt? So I did them thinking, okay, if we sell 50, then I'll be happy. Like, that was my goal. We wanted to sell 50. And so I designed a shirt. I actually went on a website and designed it, but then I got a better deal from a local company. And that's another thing, if you're going to do stuff, local companies where you can actually go and talk to the people, and if you tell them what it's for, they're going to be a lot more willing to work with you. So we sold t-shirts for $20, and I'll try to add a picture on the end of this of what the t-shirts look like. And so we ended up selling, I think, 240. So I was blown away. We put it on Facebook and got such a huge response. It was so awesome. We ended up selling the shirts at $20 each, and with the amount that we ordered, they were... Somebody asked me the other day, I can't remember exactly how much they cost, but we made about $2,000 on the t-shirts, which is awesome. My goal was 50, so I was blown away. I was so happy that was such a good fundraiser. So, just set your goal, and if all you sell are 50, then hey, every little bit helps. But that's how much we ended up selling. And then we did a yard sale, an adoption yard sale, and we actually had like some family and then some family friends that donated stuff to us to sell at our yard sale. And so we had a pretty big yard sale, and we did it at my house, which I'm on more of a busy road. We get more people driving by, and we put signs up that it was for an adoption, for our adoption. We put it on Facebook, we put it on Craigslist, and I know some people don't want to be as open, don't want to be as public that they are adopting, which, is totally okay. It's a personal preference, but since all of our family and friends do know, we just got it out there. And the more, if you are going to fundraise, you kind of have to tell people, and you have to give them the opportunity, because several people came to the yard sale and just donated money, or, they didn't haggle you on prices. They gave more, because we had signs up, that it was going to adoption. Several people asked me about it. So that is another way, if you don't have a birth mom, that you can possibly get a birth mom. Just, because people were asking, people wanted to know what we were doing, and other people said, oh, I was adopted, or we adopted. So it was a great, way for people kind of to come out of their shells, and people feel led to give you more by that way. Those were the only two fundraisers that we did for our first one. Oh, in the yard sale, we got, I think, about $2,100 from the yard sale. We did have a couple bigger pieces, mattress and like some gym equipment, but they're here now, so I will finish this video later. Hey, okay, sorry about that. I wanted to finish up this little video. So those were the two fundraisers that we did, the t-shirt sales and the yard sale. But some of the other things that I've heard of, that I've had friends do, or that I, when we were looking for something, is a puzzle. And you get like a big 100 or 1,000 piece puzzle, and what would be a really cute idea is if you got a puzzle made that was, a picture maybe of you and your spouse, since you wouldn't necessarily have the baby yet, but do like one of the personalized puzzles. And so you sell the puzzle pieces, and you sell them for $1, $2, $3, $5, and the person writes their name on the back of the puzzle piece. And so then you put the puzzle together, and you can, and I've heard it different ways, you know, you can frame it and show the back of the puzzle with everybody's name and all the people that helped bring the baby home. I've seen where you do like a painting of a tree and do little thumbprints, and so you make like a big tree with everyone's thumbprints as the leaves. People, which I guess this would kind of depend on if you had the space to do it, where they do like a pancake breakfast or a spaghetti dinner. And I think those can raise some good money. And, you know, some of the smaller stuff like the puzzle pieces or things may get like a couple $100. There was another fundraiser, I forgot. A friend of mine sells 31, which I don't know if you don't know, it's like purses and bags and stuff. So we had an online party that I invited people to, because, you know, it was right there close to Christmas time. So people bought Christmas presents, and she gave me part of, you know, I guess what she made. I don't know if she kept any of it or how much she gave me, but I made $62 on that. So, you know, there's a lot of different ways. And when you tell people what it's for, a lot of people want to help because it's for adoption. One other thing that I'm going to look into for our next adoption is a link. And if anyone knows how this works, please tell me, because I would love to know. But you can get a link on Amazon, and people shop through your link, and then a portion of what they buy goes to you. So they don't even have to give money, but it's a fundraiser for you. I saw it on somebody's blog, and so I meant to ask them. I want to find out what that is. But so those are just some ideas of fundraisers that you can do. Any other fundraiser tips, you know, feel free to leave them in the comments. But yeah, so that is, you know, first video of this series of adoption help. I'm trying to come up with a fun name for this series. So if you have any ideas for that, let me know. I'm not creative when it comes to stuff like that. But I will talk to you guys later. Bye. And I wanted to tell you just a little bit about the design for our shirt. The Bible verse that's on the front is one that I found, and I just thought it was a great verse to kind of go along with the theme, that I will not leave you as orphans, I will come to you. And then on the back, we did it because I wanted to come up with something that when people wore it, you know, other people would realize that they, you know, helped. It was a fundraiser, not that those people were adopting or, you know, so I wanted it to be obvious what the shirt was for. And then in the tree, in the leaves, are the initials of the 5 babies that we lost. There's BB for baby B, one of the first twin that we lost, and then E for Ellie, M for McKinley, B for Braden, and C for Colton. So it's just our little touch on there, you know, to remember the babies that we have had and lost, and you know, because we didn't want them to be left out of it. So that's just kind of how, and I just Googled t-shirt ideas and came up with that design.